Hello children, Deepali Miss is here. Today in PBL subject we are going to revise the topic pictograph. A pictograph is the representation of data using images or pictures. Here is a pictograph of how many apples were sold at the local shop over 4 months. Here is a pictograph of how many apples were sold in each month. Each picture of an apple means 10 apples and the half apple picture means 5 apples. In January month, there is one picture of an apple. In February month, there are 4 pictures of an apple. In March month, there are 2.5 pictures of an apple, and in April month, there are 2 pictures of an apple. So, the pictograph is showing in January month, 10 apples were sold. In February, 40 apples were sold. In March, 25 apples were sold, and in April, 20 apples were sold. For better understanding, watch the video.
Let's learn about another way of data presentation called pictograph in this flower farm. A pictograph gives information with pictures or symbols.
Look at the flower farm. Simi collected 5 flowers. Sanya collected 7 flowers. And Suzanne collected 4 flowers from the farm. When we write the number of different objects in a given group, we call it data. The data given in the flower farm example can be represented as follows. This data can also be represented by drawing pictures. It is called a pictograph. We should be able to collect information from a pictograph by reading it. Every pictograph has 1. A title which tells us what the pictograph is about. 2. Pictures which tell us the given number of objects. 3. Labels which tell us what kind of data is shown. 4. The key which tells us the number each picture is equal to. Now, let us see how we can read this pictograph of the flower farm example. The title Flowers Collected tells us the pictograph is about the number of flowers collected. The labels give us the information of who collected the flowers. The key tells us that each flower picture is equal to 1 flower. Hence, from the pictograph, we can say Simi collected 5 flowers. Sanya collected 7 flowers. And Suzanne collected 4 flowers. Joy visited a farm which was full of red, yellow, and green capsicums. Now, let us read this pictograph. Here, the title, Capsicums in the Farm, tells us the pictograph is about the number of capsicums in the farm. The labels give us the information on the colors of the capsicums. The key or scale tells us that each capsicum picture is equal to 2 capsicums. So, let us count the number of capsicums in the farm. There are 7 red capsicums. That means 7 multiplied by 2 is equal to 14 red capsicums. Accordingly, we can find out the yellow and green capsicums. There are 12 yellow and 10 green capsicums on the farm. Hence, from the pictograph, we can say there are 14 red capsicums, 12 yellow capsicums, and 10 green capsicums on the farm. From the information so obtained from the pictograph, we can say how many capsicums are there in all, whether red capsicums are more or yellow, and so on. Hence, we can obtain a lot of information from a pictograph.
So children, use the pictograph and answer the questions. Thank you.